Welcome back. It's now time for your lunchtime sports. Football is where we begin. Arnett Gardens and Waterhouse made progress to the semi-finals of the Royal Nephew Jamaica Premier League following Monday's second leg quarter-final matches at Sabina Park. Waterhouse, for the first time this season, secured a win over Tivoli by blanking them 2-0. The Jerusalem-based team got their goals from Javane Bryan, who scored his 16th of the season. He found the target in the 14th minute, and the lead was doubled by Andre Fletcher with his 12th goal of the season in the 6th minute of first half stoppage time. Waterhouse secured a 3-1 aggregate victory, and the Marcel Gale coached team will take on champions Mount Pleasant in the first leg semi-final on Sunday.
For this today game, our first objective was not to concede a goal, as I said last week. That was our first objective because I played this team twice, and twice we conceded goal. And last week we gave up a goal in the final minutes. So this week today was total concentration. Kudos to the boys. They followed the instruction to the T.
See where we could have, gotten more out of these players. The fact that they have done extremely well, and what they have done, no one expected this team to even go so far.
Meanwhile, Arnett Gardens used a 90th minute strike from talisman Fabian Reid to book their spot in the last four, clipping Portmore United 1-0. Reid, with his 12th strike of the season, ensured that Portmore were eliminated 2-1 on aggregate.
Of course, it was a good feeling. A little bit worried and concerned. After creating so many opportunities, and we weren't hitting the target, but as Fabian said, he came to me to the sideline. I said, "Coach, don't worry. We're going to score." And he was encouraging the players and telling the players, "Look, we got to get the ball inside the box, and he's going to finish one." So and we did that, and so said, so done.
Disappointed with the result. We have ambition of going further in the competition. So we're very, very disappointed in the result. In terms of the performance, I think we made some adjustment from the first game, and the team we were in the game for a much longer period this time around.
Arnett will now take on Cavalier in the other semi-final. The semi-finals will be at Sabina Park on Sunday. German powerhouse Bayern Munich welcomes Spanish giants Real Madrid to Germany this afternoon in the first semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. Match time is 2 p.m. Jamaica time. This is the 8th time the teams will face off in the European Cup semi-finals, with Bayern managing 4 aggregate wins and Madrid 3, including in the last 2 ties. The teams have featured the most at this stage of the Champions League, with 30 previous semi-finals. Both eliminated English opponents in the last 8 to reach this stage. Bayern edging Arsenal 3-2 on aggregate, while Madrid dethroned champions Manchester City on penalties after an epic quarter-final tie. Another German team, Borussia Dortmund, will host the Paris Saint-Germain PSG in the other semi-final on Wednesday. The semi-final winners will clash in the final on June 1 at Wembley. Now, chasing 133 for victory, Pakistan women, they were 72 for 1 this after 10 overs against West Indies women in the third T20 International in Karachi. Earlier, the West Indies women posted 132 for 5. Captain Hayley Matthews, the top scored with 68, while Shemaine Campbell made 31. The two put on 89 for the second wicket. Jamaica's Rashada Williams could only muster 1, while fellow Jamaicans Shadeen Nation and Chanel Henry made 10 and 11 respectively. Fatima Sana took 2 for 22 for the Pakistanis. And that is it for your lunchtime sports. And I am Jermaine Brown. Shane, back to you.
Thanks, Jermaine. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for primetime news. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.